Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Euro. How are you?
Good.
Is it still jam in your way back home?
No, but like my grandma cooked already. So she
Okay.
asked me to eat.
Okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
Can
Um,
we have class at like 12:30 next time too? Like forever.
yes, I think yes, not a big issue. Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I think it's more safer for you, right?
It's like it not you don't have to rush that much.
Yes, yes, no problem. It's okay. I mean, it was your choice at the start, and I don't mind. It's okay. It's totally fine. There is something that I need to adjust, but it should be fine. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So, Euro, let me understand how is it going with you in the other subjects? What is the most difficult subject that you actually deal with? Don't tell me programming.
Like probably bio because there's so much content.
Okay, bio. And what is your intention? I mean, so bio and what about chemistry, history, and all these other subjects?
Like, bio is only hard because there's so much content and you need to memorize so much.
Uh-huh.
But like for my econs and business, I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So, and you are 14, right?
no, 16.
16. Ah, okay. So, what is your intention? What is your plan for the future? Are you going to go for um, technical side, which means that you're going to go for university on engineering, for example, or you prefer something related to maybe business, or what is your direction actually?
I haven't decided. I'm not sure.
I
I don't know
mean,
how to decide. There's so, I don't know.
is it
Haven't,
overwhelming?
huh?
Is it overwhelming?
For what?
I mean, I mean, the subjects that make you not even able to decide, but definitely you like some subjects, isn't it?
Yeah, but like they're all okay. Like I don't have a particular
Preference.
yeah preference.
What about your hobbies? You don't have a hobby that you don't tell me that you don't have free time,
Yeah, I do. Of course, I have free time.
and you have okay. So because if you don't, then I will because I faced a challenge with one student, and then it turns up. I mean, I'm not facing a challenge with you. Definitely, you are much better than others. What I'm saying that I'm asking to confirm because sometimes parents they like to enforce all the time studying and they don't give free time, and that have a bad effect actually on the brain in general. So you should actually always have not I can't say that you should have a free time daily. Definitely, that's very hard to achieve in IGCSE, but what I want to say that at least weekly, you should have free time that you think and you do what you like, so that you don't become tension and you have anxiety, and then that will actually affect your studies. That's what I'm looking for. So I want to make sure that you are able to vent your tension out by going out, by practicing any sport. That
Yeah,
will
I do
really help.
swimming and violin and piano. So I
Okay.
definitely do something other than studying.
That's good. That's good. That's good for your brain. So the more frequent you do sports, the better creativity and better brainstorming ability that you are able to do. So, or we can say that if you have an exercise, you are able to solve it in a much better way or faster way than people who doesn't practice sport. So, I mean, the sports have somehow makes the blood circulation to the brain is much better. So that is based on the studies. Anyhow, since you are already doing that, then that is
Yeah,
already
but like
okay.
I'm cutting like since my IGCSE is gonna start soon, I need more time to study. So like I probably cut the amount.
Cut the amount, but don't cut it totally. Believe me, it helps you. It helps your brain. I mean, instead of sitting 1 hour to solve a problem, it definitely cut the time to do some sports. So that's my advice. Again, this 20 minutes or even half an hour that you cut from sports will not make you really a superstar in studying. That's my from the research and the neuroscience perspective. They say like that. Um, okay, so Euro, I know you are smart, and I know also that you are fast, which means that your brain also think quite fast, which is okay, which is good. But I think maybe you are. That's my thinking, that sometimes you don't have time to revise. Um, I mean, programming. Do you? Is it true?
Revise programming.
Yes, I mean, do you revise? Do you study computer science frequently?
I mean, like, I do your homework.
Yeah, I understand. I definitely understand. Yes, I know that. But what I want to say that um, I mean, programming is not like other subjects. So it means that definitely doing the homework, it's good and it's okay. But I want you to, if you don't practice at least 2 to 3 times a week, of revising even the topics that we, because I'm not able to revise with you all the topics that we took before. So if you have a look, and not only have a look, because programming, having a look will not help you in the exam. Having a look and writing a code and trying to change things in the code on your own for at least 2 or 3 times a week, give it maybe something between, like, every time 30 to 45 minutes at least for every study session, and do that 3 times a week. If you do that, your level will not decrease. It means that you will maintain a certain good level, and you will actually not forget anything about programming, because it will evaporate. Me as a programmer, if I have a few languages like Java, Python, and maybe other languages like C, C++, if I switch from one language to another and I leave the other one for 2 or 3 weeks, I start to forget the syntax. So imagine you when you have to do a lot of things, and that was when my job was a programmer. Now you are actually you have a lot of subjects, so I don't want things to mix up on your brain, and then you think that, oh, before the exam by 2 or 3 weeks you're able to start revising back. Uh, Unfortunately, that will never work with programming. That's really a bad practice. So I want to give you this indication so that you take care of that. Don't get, I mean, now you're putting effort. Your parents also are helping you with this class. Um, Definitely, I wish the best for you. But this is my true advice, or my senior advice to you. Please don't wait until the time of exam and then you start revising, because it will not make your brain gain the skills. This is Programming is addressing certain part of the brain that is something like you are practicing how to ride a bicycle. You cannot, before the race, start to practice riding the bicycle 2 or 3 weeks before that. You will never gain the skill. So people who want to race cars, they keep practicing all the time. So that is part of the brain that need to work automatically. So your brain, certain parts of your brain should be accustomed to that, and that will never come in a short period. It takes a long time. Just short practice over consistently over a long period of time will do the job. I don't say that you have to leave all your other subjects and focus on computer science. No, just give it a time, but consistently every week, spaced all over the week, and believe me, you will have a good result at the end. So that is what I feel from our classes. So that is a senior advice, as if I'm advising my daughter or even my son, because my son also is doing IGCSE. So I also try my best to advise him without enforcing him to to go to in certain direction. I advise he try, if he likes what he listened, he try it, and if it works for him, then he will work. I mean, it's okay, it's totally fine. If it doesn't work, find your own way, find your own combination. And that's my senior advice to you. I hope you didn't take it badly. and I hope you make use of it. Is it okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, and one more notice. So it is the best is if you just try to open, I wouldn't say that open the video before, open the video recording before our class. At least open the slides maybe 10, 20 minutes before our class, or even if you are able to do it in the morning, also totally fine. Just to remember what we took in the previous class. That will be good. Okay. So again, are you able now to share with me your homework?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll share my screen.
good.
This
Okay.
is the first one. And it runs, so it worked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's excellent. Append. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
It ran
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Okay. What about the next?
This
Wow.
was the next one.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't have this as no. Oh wait. Oh no.
Okay, but I like the way that you do that. Okay.
I'm so hard. This
Never mind, just go take me through your code and explain to
is
me what
so
you're doing.
it was create a list and find out the top marks for this and then the highest average mark. And then there's this, the marks of student ABC. So
Mm-hmm.
then I just did like a 2D array of like to make it a table sort of so that it can
Mm-hmm.
refer back this one. And then so marks is 0. So 0 is the first line here. So
Okay.
tops in physics, the maximum of the top of this one, which is 76, they do automatic low. I don't know, but they just know. So it's maximum.
Wait. Uh, um, Let me see. Can you go back to the slide, to the exercise? Okay, so if you're talking about physics and you want to get physics, will you be able to get it just by, okay, by just say maximum? I think yes, you are able to do that. Yeah, but okay. So when you wrote that, you wrote it 76, 65, and 67 as one row, right?
No, I put 76, 32, and 66.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
that so like they're like one.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a smart way also. Yeah. Okay.
And then
Yeah,
that's same for the
that's
rest.
yes. Okay. So this is the maximum. So it means that this is the top student. Okay. And I mean, yeah, I mean, okay. Now, if I ask you, who is the student? Who is the student who got the top in physics? Are you able to do that?
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
okay. Think about it. Never mind. Just take me through your code. Forget. I mean. Uh-huh.
oh wait. I don't
So actually, you are able to do it in just 2 lines.
Oh, what?
So if you know how to use, I mean, that is okay. Yeah, I think you better continue, and it's a good effort. But um, if you know how to use dot index, then you are able to find that very easy. So you got the maximum mark. So you just need to pass the maximum mark to the index. But did you ever see that before? Dot index?
Yeah, I don't remember how to use it.
Okay, that is good because it's even in your skeleton program. So it means that it's part of what we need to learn. Um, the thing is, I would say that a simple example would be just to go to this array, which is the array that you created above, and try to do a print statement. So this is your array, right? So I want you to print and say students, which is the array name, and say dot index, and write any name here, any of the names here inside the index. So it means that you come here, open brackets, you write any of the names here. So Sarah, Tom, anybody. You can write Tom or Ali. Yeah. So Ali bring you 0. What about if you write Tom? Okay, so it's bring you 2. So again, this is the index. So if you want to know I mean, where is Tom in the array? That is 0, 1, 2.
Oh, so index tells you the position?
Yes, exactly. Yes, it tells you the index of what you wrote here. Okay, what about if you write something that is not in the list?
What do you call that? A string?
Okay, or I mean, element of the array, because it can be a string, it can be integer of the array element. Yeah. So, okay, again, let me confirm that you understand correctly. Put your name inside. Yes, put your name here. Yeah. Good. Now run. So, yeah, that is an
Because it's not in the list, so you can't run it.
yes.
The,
Okay.
the, the index is called students.
Yep. So definitely that is a way to
Yeah, what'd you say?
yeah, what I want to say that of course, if you would like to handle this, then you have to put it in a try and catch. Okay, but anyhow, if you are sure that what you are searching for is inside the list, then it will work. Okay, so now try to make it work for the 2D. So I showed you now how to make it work for the 1D array. You just need to think how in one line you are able to do it. remember the variable that comes before dot index is always the array name. Or the variable or the array, yeah, it should be the array name, not top physics. Top physics is just a number. It's not an array.
Can I put list inside here?
Actually, you don't need it. You don't need it at all. So,
Then how would they know?
okay.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Can you do first print statement? Can you try many things using a print statement before you put even an if statement like that? So you can try to put marks.index and then put what you are searching for. When we were searching for Ali, we choose something inside a variable or value that was inside, and we search for it and we pass it to the index. So last time we put in between the index here, Ali, right? So
Yeah.
here we don't have Ali, so we can use any of these numbers and we try to see what is going to be printed out. When we search for 76, for example, what is going to be printed out? Don't put it in an if yet, just maybe comment that line and do it in a print statement to see. So put the print statement, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. No, what I meant that take this. There is no Ali here. So just take this and put it inside the print statement, marks.index. And then pass it any numbers here, any of the selected numbers, and see what is going to be printed out. Should it be correct, wrong? I didn't manage to see anything. Did you see anything?
It's still loading.
Okay.
Oh, that shit's not running.
Maybe sometimes it hangs like that. What about if you take it to are you able to copy the code to a new cell?
Yeah. Here's my error to line.
711. So what he's saying, 76 is not in list,
But it is.
but it is. Interesting. So could it be that he see? Yeah, well, it is partially true because this is a list of lists. So maybe he need to look into a specific list inside the list of lists. When you
but you
when
said I can't use this.
wait. So you when you find the maximum, how did you find it? You find it on a specific row, which is
Yeah,
row this one,
yeah,
this row 0, right?
yeah.
And then when we want to find 76, it is still in row 0. Is it possible that we can specify instead of marks, which is a general name, we focus on putting
Something
here?
like that.
Yes. Can we try?
Oh,
So we got here, forget about the error because this is the error that you previously come with, but at least 76 is at 0. What about if you put 66 here? So you see here 2, which is correct, 0, 1, 2. Am I right?
yeah.
Okay, so now you know that when you're looking for physics, you're looking for this row 0. So you used it here the same with the index to find.
If mark equals 0, index.
So of course, you cannot put 66 like that. So you have to put top physics. So whatever the number of that comes out from top physics, we have to use the index to know which student.
Wait, top phase equals this. If
You don't need if. I mean, that will give you the index of the student. So is it student 1 or 2 or 3? Because here, this is for the physics, right? See, this is the marks for student A, student B, student C. So when we know the index, we will know that which student is that.
yeah,
What is your issue?
there's no issue.
You sure?
Yeah, but it's asking what's the question again? What no, you made that question. What was the question again?
The question I wanted to ask you, which student got the highest mark
Oh
in
yeah.
physics? So you told me, I mean,
Oh
civic,
wait, so if the number equals 2, then the top student would be student what A.
A or B or C, but this is if you have a list that contains the name of the students. Yes, you are able to do that. So once you know where is he exactly in here, so you know that okay, at 0 this is student A, at 1 this is student B. So you are able to make an if statement like you did, but at the moment we don't have another array that carry the student names, so you are not able to know, but you are able to know at I mean, assuming that the student A is at 0 here. So if this result in 2, so you know that this is student C. Okay. But again, let me understand. When you say maximum and you got marks here, you got 2. Can I know why? Is he considering 66 the highest? Can you? Okay, wait, let me see. Wow, he's considering 76 the highest, right? Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't run. Did you run again? Can you run?
Okay.
Just to confirm that. Okay, so 76, yeah, definitely is at 0. Yes, that's correct. Maybe this is the previous running. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, at the moment, I'm satisfied with your answer. If you know how to use that in 2D arrays and 1D arrays, it's very important, and that's totally fine because, again, it's in your skeleton program. Okay. So you know how to use the index now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Can you now show? I mean, this is okay. This is excellent. What about the remaining? Where is the issue that we are facing? Show me, please.
Okay.
Unsupported operand type. Hmm.
Problem is line 723.
723. Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Trace it back. Da, da, da. List and into type an unsupported operand type for this. Oh yeah, I was thinking whether it was 2 or 1. Is it 2? Does it wait, I thought does it matter Is one is divide, is 2 divide 2? Is it also divide if you put 2? So
If you put 2, it means that this is an integer division, but when we want to get the average,
yeah, you divide.
you need to really divide by the number, but not integer division. Integer division means that the average will not have a decimal point, and that is not correct. So, okay, I understand here what you're doing is that you sum the 3.
Yeah.
Okay, but your problem is you are doing the division before you close the bracket. So if you say, okay, so what is the average? The average is total
Over number.
count,
Yeah.
right? So now what you do is that you're getting the total using what? Using sum.
Yeah.
And the sum have 2 brackets, one opening, one closing. When you want to say the sum divided by the count, which is 3 in this case, so you need to, how to say, close the brackets of the sum and then put the division and then 3. What you are doing is that you're getting, so you're getting, this is correct, but this is, the problem is here. You are dividing the third element in the array by 3, but you're not dividing the sum by 3. So,
Oh, I know what to do.
so you put the square bracket in the, yeah, yes. Okay, another problem. Okay, wait, give me a second. So okay,
Huh?
yep, that's correct. But wait. This, when you put a square bracket here, you are closing. So you're closing which open bracket? Every bracket you put like that, you have to close it. Every bracket you put it like that, you have to close it. When you put a square bracket to me here, what are you closing?
I'll close.
There is nothing that you're closing. So do you see here? This is closed by this. This is closed by this. There is no square brackets here that I mean, and even here, why you need to?
Okay, I deleted it.
Okay, now try to run and see when is the error, where is the error coming again? Okay, try to run.
Wait, you close bracket and then you divide.
Yes, close the bracket and then close the bracket of the sum and then divide, because you need to get the total first and then divide it.
Closing.
Okay, so this is line 723. You are, okay,
Check. Wait,
unmatched.
I don't need this.
You don't need that. Yes, true. Okay, sum takes 2 arguments, you give it 3. So this is again line 723. So, interesting.
Why I can't agree.
It seems like that, yes.
What? Why is that a thing?
Okay, easy. Why do you need to use sum? Why don't you, I mean, you know that this is 3 marks. Why don't you use just plus? Make your life easier.
Oh yeah. Okay. INT. But it can be decimal. Um,
Okay, so again, this is 7. Can you run again, please? And let me see. You have to remove the sum totally. I mean, the sum is to just sum.
oh, because I already added. So
Okay, yeah, just run.
well,
Just
how come it Because some only can add 2, some cannot add 3.
Well, I will explain to you. Just try to do this first, and then okay. So it works. Okay. So we know that we use the sum wrongly. Okay. Now how to use a sum? So to use a sum, actually the sum, you can give it an array and it will sum everything inside. So can you please print right here, this print, say sum, open a bracket, and write 1, 2, 3, and close the square bracket. So you have to square bracket here, square bracket closing. So this is an array that we give it to him. Okay, that's good. So now do you see he printed for me 6. So what did you pass to him? You need to pass him an array. An array. He take whatever elements inside the array, he sum it for you. It's not his job to give him 2 or 3 elements with the commas and then he sums them. No, you give him one whole row, he will sum it for you. So if you want to get an average student, okay, and you're doing it this way, so definitely.
But I gave him a row.
No, this is not a row. This is not a row. This is a single element in the array. You didn't give him a row. And also, you have to understand that student A is on the column. That's by your choice. You choose to arrange it. So this is student A, this is student B, because the row contains only one subject. But if you want to get student A and B and even C, so you have to talk about column, not row. You're not talking about row anymore. If you get the row, it means that you are talking about physics only. This is the first row. The second row about chemistry. The third is biology. That is your arrangement that you choose in the start. Confused? Or still digesting?
I did it. So I cannot put in, like, if I can't ask it to refer back to a list, I just have to give it direct numbers.
Yes, you can't give, I mean, the sum is
Why
not.
can't it refer it back to the list? Like it literally says up there that 0, 0 is that. So basically, they just have to put in the values without me putting in the value. You know?
No, I need to, can you repeat again, please? I didn't really understand what you said.
How come Python can't just put in the values that I listed here? 0, 0 is this one. Like, it's the same thing. If I put 76, if I put 76, 30, 65, and 67, it will add if I put it in this format, the sum format. But how come when I put like this, it can't run? Isn't
Okay,
it basically the same thing?
no, wait. So the sum, I mean, this is how it works. It takes two parameters. The first one can be a list, okay, a list of numbers, and the second one can be just a single element. So I would say I want to add the numbers here, 1, 2, 3, which result in 6, and I would like to add 1 to them. So the result from this will be 7. Sum is not designed. It's not designed that it take elements and just add them. That is not how it. That's not how it works. Okay. So if you would like to do this kind of addition, typically you need to use plus, like what you are doing here, or you use a for loop. And for loop may be a bit complicated. So, I mean, this is how sum works. So if you don't mind, come here and come in this position, put a comma here, put a comma. You see here where I'm putting? Yes, put a comma and put 2. Okay, now run, please. So you see here 8. So you added the addition of this element result in 6. And you add to this 2, which means the result is 8. Confused or able to understand. This is how sum works.
It doesn't need to be inside a list for it to be able to add.
Yes, it need to be inside the list. That's
Huh?
how sum works. Yes.
But it's not.
Yes, it is not that. Then if you're giving it single elements like that, he will not be able to do it. So did you understand what I said? So
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, so again, if you want to use sum, you have to pass it an array that can sum it. Okay. If you want to use a maximum, also you need to pass it an array. You cannot pass it maybe 10 elements like that. So here you're passing it what? A row, a complete row from the array. So it's a list of numbers. And also sum take also a list of numbers. So maximum, minimum, sum take something and take a list. This is in short. So that's how it works.
Okay.
Okay, I know that it could be confusing, but
So sum can be used when you put it inside a list.
yes.
And it cannot be used here because it's not in a list. But it's still in a bracket. Like
Uh,
why
I mean, just be aware. If you try to print this, this will give you a single element in the array, in the 2D array. This is a single element. This is a single element. So, I mean, what you
but
are,
they're in separate lists.
okay, what about if,
But isn't this list and this one is separate as well?
yes, but it's two. And again, how can you pass him? I mean, think about it. So, okay, now this is, at the moment, this is 76, right? And if you go down, go up, please. I can't remember the numbers. So this is 76, 65. This is what you are trying to add, right? 76, 65, and 67. First,
Yeah.
I mean, you are only able to mark this. I mean, this is when you put the row number, so you are able to get the whole list. But this is, if the column itself is not considered a list, because you are taking an element from the three lists that you have. Each of the rows is an array itself. That's why you are able to add it to maximum, and you are also able to add it to sum. But the column itself, it is not an array. The column, it's just an individual element from here, individual element from here, individual element from the third row. That's why you are not able to pass it to sum. You are not able. It's not possible. Because this is, I mean, these two mark the start of an array and end of an array. Now, can you tell me 76, 65, 67 is grouped between those? No. Still confused. Tell me what is the issue?
No, I get it.
Yeah, but okay. You get it really?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're very sad. You're disappointed from this.
Yeah. Why is it so confusing?
Okay. But I mean, I'm not making fun of you. Yeah, you just use a sweet way on describing how confusing it is. So that's the only reason I'm laughing. Okay. So at least, are you able now to see that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the slides, I will share with you, not now, of course, I leave it to you to look at it. There is another way, different from your own way. I mean, your own way is quite smart. I like that. But there is a way to use for loops to actually do that. Because if you do this, if you do things in this way, there is a high chance that you can make a mistake. Okay, especially in listing these elements. But of course, I can't say anything. It's correct. At the end, it will give the same result. And can I know what is this averages?
Oh,
So
averages is it basically shows you
the students.
it's in a list like that, so then
Okay, you want to
you
get a
find the
maximum.
maximum
Okay,
average.
okay, and you want to get the top student, right?
Yeah, no, I just did that.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's really good. So other than the confusion of some, I think we are okay. We are okay to go. Can we move to the next?
But that's it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So let us.
Are we gonna go through this? We should go through this.
Yes. 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 I mean, if you can remember, I mean,
So
again,
since
Mhm.
the IGCSE, if they're gonna be using that specific code to make questions for us, like maybe ask us to modifications to the code or add like
I know that. I understand that. But that's what we are going through. I mean, if you remember last time, in the last previous class, we talked about checkerboard, which is part of. Can you open the skeleton program? Okay. So, okay, in the previous slide in class, go down, please. Go down. So we tried together to actually build this.
yeah.
Okay. And so do you still remember, or I need to brief you about that? Do you still remember what this does from the previous class,
It's
last
creating
class?
a board, it's calling the board in, and then for row in, it repeats like the height times. Height is 11.
Yes,
So
yes,
I'll be running for 11 times,
yes. So,
and it will add it to the board.
yeah. So, do you know why this if statement? I mean, this is also we did in the last class. Do you know why we use this if statement?
Um,
So I will let you know. But again, since we are trying to build on our knowledge to understand the skeleton program, I mean, I can go through it and explain it to you, but if I explain it to you only without we trying to really understand every line, we are not able to modify it. You will not be able to modify it in the exam. So I want you to understand it inside out to be able to modify it. This line, so when he drew a checkerboard, he drew it to you with a height, but so let me put this, and then he put, so on the border of the checkerboard, he drew this sign, which is a hash, and he called that obstacle. So if you go to the obstacle, you will find that he put hash. So
yeah,
go up here, right?
it's hash.
Yes, okay. So this line specifically, so he said that if we are at line column 0, which is this, or row 0, which is this, or at the end here, which is column equal width. So the width, it's how many we are having here, how many obstacles we are having here, and the row equals height. So if we reach here, if we are here, okay, or here, or here, or here, we will keep printing this obstacle. So this line is specifically for that, to append an obstacle in the array, in the 2D array at these positions. So in this whole row, we will print. If in this whole column, we'll print the obstacle. In this row also, we do the same. So all the surrounding of the board, we will do this drawing. So if he asks you to change, then you should be able to know where to change. And just be aware that this create board this function specifically does not draw. It does not draw anything. It just fill in the 2D array with data. So it puts obstacle.
Yeah.
Okay, so it put obstacles. It append data in the 2D array. What is the 2D array? He called it board. Okay, so and the last thing. So okay, in your program.
Wait, it says def create board random chance. What's random chance?
Okay, so random chance, he used it in two ways.
Yeah, why do you need to put it there?
Okay, that's an input. So he used that to actually randomly create obstacles inside. So okay, can I ask you, please, can you copy that code and try to run it, pass 0 to it? Yeah, copy it with also the yes. Copy it until you come here. I mean, include the draw board. Yes, that's good. Copy it and then go to execute it on Replit maybe. So you can. Okay, try to run, please. You will not see anything, any output. So I would recommend that you call checkerboard, and pass it 0. Sorry, create board. I apologize. Can you pass it 0, please? Put 0, yeah, here, yeah. Okay, you run, you see nothing. Why? Because this does not draw anything. It just fill in the board, which is a 2D array with data. And what is the data? It is these obstacles and the add sign only. Okay, now go down. If you really want to see whatever inside the board, you have to go up here. Wait first. You have to call draw board. To draw the board, then you'll be able to see what got filled inside. So not here. This is a function that you need to call it under. Yes, call it under. So press enter and write this under here. Yes, draw board. So you create the board first. After this, you draw it. Excellent. Where is the 2 brackets? This is a function. Yep. Okay. And this needs an input. So you put 0 at the start.
Okay. It didn't run.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't run at the start because we didn't draw the board, so we cannot see what we actually filled in. So we try to run, please. Okay, excellent. So can you try to get this part here, move it to this side so that we are able to see things in a proper way? Okay, one more time. I try to adjust. Wow, it is printing strangely. Not sure. Okay, wow.
Same thing.
Okay, can you run again, please, on this way?
It works.
Yes, it works. Okay, so just let me try to explain to you. When you put 0, he put no obstacles inside. When you pass 0 here, he drew no obstacles inside. So it's totally clear. Okay, so there is no challenge. He said to you that your target is to take this arrow until you reach the target. This is the goal. Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if you pass 1, can you pass here 1 and see what is the result?
What's this for? What's the numbers inside the brackets for?
It is for creating the obstacles inside. It is to print hash inside the board. How many hashes you want to get it printed inside the board?
It's random.
Yes, it's true. So you see here.
But I thought you said 1. 1 is so many.
But okay, so wait, I understand your confusion. So because that is random, it is based, I mean, so when you put one, you are, how to say, you are trying to get 1% of what is printed here as to print the obstacles. So okay, how to say, okay, can you go up? Okay, so how this works is that this random chance that you put it one. So every time he will come here and check. So if he is outside the border, is to draw the border, we use that. This if statement and this portion to draw the border only. But if we want to draw obstacles here, we have to depend on this code. So what this code does, so it will only draw obstacle if that random chance, which is one in this case, bigger than random. This do what? It generates a random number between 0 and 99. So, okay. So it means that I have 100 possible outputs from this.
Yeah.
And that if, okay, when is this going to be true? Only if we generate 0 here.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it is 1 or 2, so it means that when we got printed this and this, it means that there is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6 times that this produced 0. So it's random. You cannot control it. So what about if you put 10? That increase the chances. So maybe you would say that for every time you're going to print an empty space, 10% chance that you will print an obstacle. Why I say 10%? Because if we are 100 numbers, possibility of printing or generating 100 numbers, and we need this 10 is bigger than what? It's bigger than 0 until we reach 9. So any number generated from 0 to 9, we will be able to actually print an obstacle here. Am I right? Or is it confusing?
No, I get it.
Okay, so you can go down and try to put 10 or even 20. You will see that the number of obstacles actually increase.
Yeah.
Okay, you see?
Yeah.
So if you want to increase them, okay, now you know what is the input benefit to increase the number of obstacles inside.
The number here means like it's asking it to run. It's asking it to run this place like that many times.
I mean, okay, it is asking you how many times you want to run this code. So if this is true, if this if statement evaluated true, you will go here. And what is this doing? It is printing obstacle inside or putting obstacle inside the 2D array in this position. Okay, so that is what it's doing. You reduce the chance of this is getting true. Definitely you will get less.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, if you put 0,
then there's no chance, then they won't print anything.
Excellent. Okay, that's good. If it's clear, that the thing is the draw board is the one that is going to take this, it is going to print the board for you. Okay, the trick is this is not stored inside the board. This is a 2D array that contain everything here, but it doesn't contain this. This is actually printed when we are, I mean, so this is just in short, this is a 2D array printing. So in any 2D array printing, we have to use 2 for loops, one for the rows, the second for the column. So we print line by line, so row by row. Okay, when we print this if statement is exactly talking about pointer row, pointer column. What is the pointer? This is the pointer. Okay, can you go up and check what is the values in pointer column, pointer row in the global variables? So you see here, so 1 and 1. So this is the exact position 1 and 1. This is row 1 and column 1. So this is column 0, column 1, and this is row 0 and row 1. So that's why when I say I want to print this in 1 and 1, then it comes here. You go print it here. But it is, just be aware, it's not included in the board 2D array. Okay, what about if you remove this 1 and 1 to 3 and 3? That is how we understand programs. You keep changing and notice what is happening to try to digest what is. Okay, now run. Now did you see? So when you put 3 and 3, it means that we are 0, 1, 2, 3, column number 3, and then row 0, 1, 2, 3. So did you see now? Where am I?
Yeah.
Clear? Is it clear or still confusing?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, this is called what? So this is somehow, go to direction, please. Yeah, direction is here. So do you see direction? He put direction equal right. And what is right defined? It is defined as this is a string and it carries this arrow. So if we print direction, we will print the arrow this way. What about if you remove this right and put left? Can you do that, please? Can you remove right and put left? And run, please, and tell me. Okay, now do you see now what is going to be printed? Do you know why this is printed?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So can I understand what is so far is confusing from what we said? What is your question? What is the question that is rushing to your mind? I know that there will be a rejection because this is a new code. So tell me, what is the rejections in your brain about this code? It's difficult, right?
Don't get it.
Okay, so no questions? Nothing at all?
No.
I don't want you to disconnect from me. And that if you disconnect from me, I'm not able to help you. So, okay, do I need to slow down when I'm explaining to you?
No, I get it.
Okay. Okay, good. So now you know that we see that there is this function, create a board. Can you go down? Okay, go down one more. So, okay, enough here. So this, we see that this is called goal. If you go to the goal definition, you will find it with the @ sign, like the email. Okay, so what is the goal? Where we define the goal, we define it using two variables, goal row and goal column. And we also define the goal here. So this is a variable that contain a string. That string is @. Go up, please, and check for me if you can change this goal to, where is the goal? Is it this two? 9 and 20?
Uh,
Can I know the source of confusion?
there's no confusion. There's no confusion.
Okay, can I ask you, put a print statement and go to the board and put two brackets, two square brackets, and put inside it. Yes, that's good. Yeah. Put inside it goal row, goal column. So here, goal row, here, goal column. You have to use the exact name that we use here. You should take this goal column, put it here. Okay. Can I ask you one thing? Forget about the code now. I want to ask you a few things.
Okay.
Is it possible? Okay. What laptop brand do you use at the moment?
Lenovo.
And you like it? What is the model?
Uh,
You don't know the model? ThinkPad, business.
One.
Sorry again?
It's this one. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
It's a desktop 9195 RR5J
Okay.
Idea Pad Flex 5.
Okay. So it's a desktop, not a laptop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you normally fix any problems that happen to the laptop or to the desktop, or you get help from your friends or your parents?
There's nothing wrong. There's never been a problem.
Never been a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so if you want to, do you have a printer connected to the desktop?
Yeah.
And do you never need help connecting the printer, or even need help finding issue with the printing or anything? You do all on your own?
Well, my mom showed it on her laptop, and now I'll just do it on mine.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, that's good. And you are using what Windows?
Windows.
11, 12, 10, 9, 7?
I don't even know.
Okay. Okay. So you didn't study about operating system in your IGCSE, computer science?
Oh, yeah, I did.
You did. And okay. But they never mention about the type of Windows that
So did no,
oh,
no.
okay. 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 So let's go back here. Okay. I felt that your brain really stopped totally. So I thought that I need to take you somewhere else to be able to refresh your brain a bit. This is goal row and the goal column. So put here. Okay. So we try to print it out. When you try to run, you will still face an error because the print doesn't have I, and we'll still also have an error again because, okay, you're trying to print while the board still empty. So definitely you're going to print nothing. This print should be the last thing in your program. You should take this print to put it at the end. Why? Because we need the board to be filled in with data first. So we go to the last thing. No, not even here. The last line in your program. Yes. Okay, now, so you will see no error. When you printed that, you printed this, right? So you printed the ad. When you took this, you managed to print the ad. Am I right? So it's the same like what you did here.
Yeah.
Okay. What about if you change the ad up? Or don't change anything. Just let me, I don't want to lose you in the middle. If I take you up and down, I think I will lose you. We are approaching the end and I don't want to lose you towards the end of the class. I understand that the class get heavier on your brain towards the end, but that's why I want you to talk so that I don't lose you. Again, do you understand what we are doing here? Create board and draw board.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. I will not dig into deeper details. These two if statements do one important thing. This part, it's only used to print this. Okay, so it is only executed one time only during these two loops, and the remaining will always print this. And what is this? Do you know what it is?
What? The
This
oh.
is this is used or responsible for printing this hash. So it will print hash or even an empty space like that. It depends. It depends on what is really stored inside the board. Do you know why we put end like that?
But what?
So this
Why what?
end.
Oh,
End.
and uh so that you won't keep printing. You won't the
If you remove the end, you will print all the hashes on top of each other. You will not be able to print the columns of the row. So this is the columns of the row. The inner loop is responsible for printing that. What about if you put here, comment that line, print. This line seems that it's not doing anything, right? Can we run without it?
oh
So it damaged it damaged the arrangement, right?
yeah.
So okay, are you able to guess what it was doing?
It was arranging.
Yes, arranging, it's true. So, but this get executed every time the inner loop finish executing. This inner loop is responsible for what? To print the columns of every row. So when we are row 0, we print all the hashes or all the content of the 2D array here. Once we reach the end, we print a new line. How is that done? Using print. So every time we finish this inner loop, which is responsible for the columns, we print a new line. That's why you see here, after we finish, we print a new line. We come to a new row, but before we start printing the new row, we press enter first. So pressing enter is like doing so. Now, is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this yeah, when it's, I mean, when you say it in a long way, elongated way, it means that I'm starting to lose your focus. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Can I request one thing from you? Are you able to print, go up? There is one more function. If we manage to get it today, that will be excellent, which is create example board.
It's very simple. It's just saying where in the board to add an obstacle.
Yes, but why he start here with 0? That's excellent.
Oh, so like that part that she can put the arrow.
So he created 0 because he wanted an empty, he only wanted the framework of the board, which is these hatches here, but he wanted it empty. So, and then he add specific obstacles in fixed places. So this example board will always produce exactly the same copy of board, which means that this now when you use only create board, every time you run, these obstacles will be in a different place. But with this example board, it's always the same, always the same. Do you know why?
In every example board, what's always the same?
Okay, so okay, can I request you to copy this name of the function and put it go down at the end of the program and paste it 2 times. Yep, yeah, 2 times. Good. Yeah. Now run. So we created a sample board. This is because we passed a 10, and that is something that should have been printed. We asked it to create example board, but we didn't write draw board. So every time you come here. Yeah, Control V, come also here. Okay. Now I want you to see these two are almost identical, This one is used to when we pass 10 to here. So this generated this. And this is generated by the example board, and they are identical. This and this are identical. Here, totally different. You know why?
It's random.
Yes, this is random. This does not use any random generation. So far, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So allow me to share the last thing in our class. I understand you're starting to get saturated. Okay, first of all, before we move, do you have any question in this code? Definitely, for you to be able to grab everything 100%, you still need to play with and change the values here. And I will try to give you an exercise that is related to
I've
what
played the game before.
you played the game.
Yeah.
So, okay. I mean, I understand that you played the game, but do you understand the code?
Well, overall, yeah, but like there's
Difficulty,
one part that I didn't understand.
which is, can you take us directly to it so that we can talk about it?
Let me find it. Is it?
Do you understand how you move the arrow?
Huh? If you
Where
keep
is
it
the function? Where is the function that moves?
FD1
Yes,
on
true.
the
So,
RT.
I mean, we are not discussing from the player perspective. We are discussing from the programmer perspective, which means that I ask you, what is the function? I mean, yes, the command that make you to move forward is FD, but FD triggers what in the code?
Forward the check the first it will trigger the check forward, and then it will go to move forward.
Okay, that is excellent understanding. Okay, that's good.
I can't find it. I'll tell you next time.
Okay, no problem. And you see that where is he's using the index here in the skeleton program?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand how he actually turn?
Rotation.
Yes, I understand. He passing turn right or even turn left. But
Yeah.
how he managed to do that using the models?
Modulus is remainder, right?
Yes, it's true. Remainder. So
Direction index +1. Why are they +1?
because here our
Oh,
here we start from 0. Okay.
okay.
And
Turn right. Turn
and
right is 1.
so when we turn right, so okay, let me put this is up, right. So this is the arrow up, right, down, left. And if I say that if I want to turn right, it means that I need to move 90 degree on the right, from the right side. And if I want to turn left, so this is, I rotate left, which means that I go negative 90 degree. So if I'm up, if I start with the position up, the second is right, down, and left. So if he tell me turn right, I need to add 1 and make a modulus 4. That will take me from up to right. How
We
I'm
have
doing
to
that?
do modulus 4.
Yeah, why modulus 4? Because we have 4 elements. We have 4 directions.
Yeah, but why didn't the modulus it?
So here, okay, let me put it this way. He does not want this addition to ever exceed the value of 4. And that is one more thing. If you are at the left, if you are at the moment left, so it means that you are here. And you want him to go up again. It means that you still want him to choose. I mean, when you are at this position and you want to go back to the first element in the array, there is no other way other than using modulus. The modulus will make sure that you always never increase than 4. So if you are 3 and you want to add 1, if you didn't put modulus, so adding 1 is moving you to the next. Okay, so there is no next after left. You need to start again from the start of the array. So when you are left and you want to move 90 degree up, you come here. How are you going to list that without a modulus? The only way to do that is to use a modulus. Modulus will make sure that, so, okay, now, if I say...
you divide it by 4, doesn't it mean that's
no, it doesn't. Dividing by 4, it doesn't give you anything. So, I mean, the 4 by 4 equal 1.
Yeah.
Okay, what about if I divide 3 by 4? Does it give me 1 also?
No.
So this, okay, let us discuss this. So 4 modulus 4 give me what? 0, right?
Yeah, 0.
Okay, so if I am at 3 and I add 1 to it, so if I'm at the left, I add 1 to this, it give me 4. If I say 4 modulus 4, it give me 0. What is 0? It is up. So this is the position.
Basically, you wanted to output 0 every time.
No, not every time. If you are here and you want to move 90 degree to the right, then you will go up.
Oh, wait, so the +1 and stuff. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I get it.
Okay, what about the +3? The +3, so if
is to move left.
So the +3, yes, it take you to this direction in the array. So if you are here, it take you to this direction. And the turn right take you from here to this direction. So you keep moving from up to right to down to left. Moving left will take you from left to down. So you see here, if you are left, you move 90, it take you to down. How is that? So if we are, let me see, if we are left, which is at index 3, so we add 3 plus 3. That gave me 6. Am I right? So if I say 6 modulus 4, what is the result?
How do you calculate that?
You can put it in a print statement. Put print 6 modulus 4. So if I divide 6 by 4, okay? Yeah. No, you do it. You write print. Okay, and yeah, under it, please put print 6 divided by 4. Oops. You can go back or no? Cannot. Print. Wow.
You're at the wrong place.
Yeah.
You want 1.5.
So 1.5 will get you nowhere inside the array. 1.5 is it's a decimal point, and we don't want that. It doesn't help us. But
Okay.
so that will give you 2. Why? Do you know why it give you 2?
No.
Okay, so if you divide 6 by 4, so it gives you 1.5, which is clear to us here.
Oh, so just round it off for you.
Somehow, I mean, this modulus, it actually so it will ignore the decimal point. So it means that if I multiply 1 by 4 and subtract it from 6, so this, okay, it gives me 2, actually 2. So if I say 7 modulus 4, if you say 7, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, if I say 7 modulus 4, 7 modulus 4, what is the result?
It'll be 2.
2 also, right? No, no, you didn't. You forgot the modulus.
I think, yeah, it's 4. And so it's 2.
3. It is
It's
3.
2.
3. I
Why?
challenge you. I challenge you. Why? Why? So, okay. So if I divide, give me a second, and that will be the last. 7 divided by 4 is 1.75. I ignore the decimal. And then I say 7 minus 4 multiplied by 1. So it gives me 3. That's how I'm getting remainder. So if I say 8 modulus 4, that is what? That is 0. You know why? Euro.
Yeah.
If you're confused or if you're
No,
saturated,
I
then
get
I'll
it.
stop.
I get it.
Okay.
But
So
like I still have to print out the modulus for me to know. I still need to divide it for me to know
yes,
this.
somehow. But again, if we think about, let's talk about it next class. I mean, I don't. It's okay. I understand that when you are saturated, then it's better not to confuse you with many things. I think if you have no question, then we can stop here. But again, you have to tell me how do you want us to address? I have actually even exercises on how to improve the skeleton program. So we need to. I mean, the special move is even not implemented yet, right? It
Yeah,
didn't.
that's probably worth a lot of marks.
Yes. So this special move, I
And
mean,
also, after looking at the code, I think they probably make us do make it like a diagonal. Maybe ask us to print because there's nothing here that's for like down or something, down or up, I forgot. So I think they'll make us print
to move diagonally in a,
diagonally.
okay, maybe this is a special move, or maybe the special move also is jumping from one place to another. That is possible implementation of the special move. So I got a list of kind of list of improvement based on the previous exams. I have gone through the previous exam in the previous years, and I see the skeleton program there, and I see the requirement that you request, and then I come up with possible improvements that can be done to the skeleton program based on the previous exam, on past exam papers. Okay, So we will go through that and see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See you next class. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.